Hey, you guys. Today is the day of the cruise. We actually board in about 3 hours, you guys. Um, just doing, making sure I have everything that's needed, making sure certain things are charged. Um, Daddy is at the store right now getting me a wig cap because I couldn't find mine. And I am getting ready, doing my face, and all that good stuff. Um, I stayed up probably an extra hour last night because it was a couple of, a couple of people I wanted to send emails to and messages to. Um, you guys just hold me up in prayer because I am a firm believer on you never know what can happen. You never know the hour nor the time that you are to be called home. But I can tell you here today that if I was called home tomorrow to be with my father, it is so well with my soul. Um, of course, we want to have our be with our family as long as possible. But I know that he promises, and he is a man that knows no lies. He promises that we shall all dwell together again. So just hold me up in prayer, you guys, because as we travel again, we never know what can happen. Um, I love you guys truly. I truly do. You guys are so much more than just YouTube subscribers. I think that that's why our channel is a lot different. And with it being different, I think that that's why some people leave. You know, I'm not going to go too much into too far into it because y'all already know how I feel about certain things. But I like it the way it is. I like it the way it is. And I like what we're about. And I appreciate you guys. So many people say that they appreciate me. And I appreciate y'all so much. That's why if I have to stay up an extra hour to answer questions, to answer comments, I do so. Okay? Um, and that's just how I am. That's just how I roll. Um, I wanted to get finished getting ready with you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. I truly am. I'm gonna miss Pootie. I'm dreading, um, certain little details you get so excited that you don't think about. I'm dreading uh, saying goodbye to Pootie. Uh, it's not goodbye forever, so but it's just that I'm not used to leaving my children. I'm not used to. Um, that's just not me. I just am used to taking care of them at all times and knowing what's going on and being able to handle whatever situation and you know and be a helpmate to my husband. That's what I'm used to doing. That's what I flourish in. That's what I like to do. So what we've decided to do is so that he doesn't see us leave us, meaning Nene and I, so he doesn't have to go through you know the traumatic thing of us leaving or departing. And it can be in his eyes, probably. That's why I decided to just go ahead and let him stay around my mom's house while Daddy is taking me down to the port. So I will be saying goodbye to Pootie here. Here meaning in my area, because my mom lives right around the corner. Um, and I'm also dreading hugging my husband and saying goodbye to him. Um, I've never had to do it, so it's weird. We are so Chuck is truly, truly my best friend. He truly is my best friend, and we were friends before we got married, and you all know the story. But he is truly, in every sense of the word, my truest friend. He has been through so much with me, and I just think he's an awesome person. So I'm pretty sure he'll be watching this video later on today. He'll probably be sneaking and watching, because he be sneaking watching my stuff. I know he did. But I just want to tell you, Chuck, that I love you so, so very much. I just want to tell you that it's so much bigger. You already know. You already know how we roll. Um, I want to tell you that you have been the best friend, the best lover, the best husband to me that I ever could have imagined. At times I didn't even deserve you, and I still don't. But I just thank God that He blessed me with a person like you. Um, you are amazing. You are an amazing person, and you love me with an amazing love. When I'm wrong, when I'm right, you love me with an amazing love, despite and in spite. You continue to love me. You continue to help me. You continue to motivate me. You continue to push me. You continue to encourage me. You tell me and show me that I can actually do all things. So I just thank you, Chuck. I thank you so much. And know that as I'm on this ship, it will be times that I'm happy, partying, dancing, smiling. But there will also be moments when I look out to the sea and I imagine when we used to be homeless. I imagine when we used to have to hide food in the room because we wasn't allowed to have food. I imagine when we used to have to keep a cooler in our first car that we got. Remember that little piece of red car that we had? That little bull crappy Camry? And I remember when we had to keep a cooler in the back of it, because that was one of the ways we used to be able to have food stashed other than what they would cook us. I remember when you were at work and I talked to you on the phone at midnight, and I was in the shelter room and the kids were asleep, and of course you worked at the cab company overnight, and you threw it out there. You said, "Won't we get married?" I remember that. And I said, "Okay." I remember buying all the wet and stuff, and every day after work in the morning you would get off and you would have to sit and let me go shop and go get the wet and stuff and bring it back to the room and set it all up. Remember that side of the room that had all of the wet and stuff? Cause it was an extra bed in our room, because we had a huge, huge room. It's like the size basically of like half our house, and it's supposed to have each room, could have like a certain amount of people in it for like a really large family. But they gave us the large, large room for like a family of like 5. And it had extra beds in it. So we put some beds all the way on the other side of the room because we wasn't using them. And that was Nene's side of the room. And we put the other bed over there, and we laid all the wet and stuff onto that bed. So remember that? But I remember I remember so much, Chuck. And even when I was wrong, even when I would say things that I shouldn't say, you still love me. You still love me. You never shook in that. You never shook in loving me. You never judged me. You never, even when I judged you, you never did it to me. And that's the honest God truth. Even when things that you've noticed, you wouldn't like. If when I gain weight, of course, all our husbands do this. I know y'all can relate. But when I gain weight and maybe I can't see it, and when I notice it, I say, "Chuck, why you didn't tell me?" And he'd be like, "'Cause it didn't matter." Or he'll say, "'Cause I didn't want to tell you." Or he never says anything. He never shakes in loving me. And he loves me through his actions and not just through his words. It's not just about handing over his money to me. What it's about is he loves me and holds me up with respect. And he makes sure that he shows me the dignity and respect that a husband should show his wife. um, his values, his morals, his character is the things that attracted me to you. And you never shook on those things. You've always maintained those things. You've always held those things important. Not through your mouth, not through your words, but through your actions. I thank you so much, Chuck, for loving me the way you have loved me. I thank you so much for loving my children the way that you have loved them. I thank you so much for stepping up to the plate and adopting Pootie and making him your own and giving him your name. I thank you so much. I thank you so much for being the man that you have been. I thank you so much for, at times, people don't know that maybe I can't even do certain things, or maybe my legs hurt or my ankles hurt or whatever. And even though you're disabled, you step up and you help me. As well as when you are down, I step up and I help you. I thank you for being my partner in every sense of the word. I thank you for being my helpmate. And when I should be your helpmate, you're being my helpmate as well. I thank you for being a leader. I thank you for leading our home and learning how to do that, because he actually had to learn that and he was willing to learn. It's rare that a man is willing to learn, because sometimes, especially nowadays, men have that type of mindset where they can't be taught, that they already know it, that how can a woman teach me something? And things that Chuck didn't know, he was willing to learn it. He was willing to go the extra mile. So I'm sorry to take up so much of your time, you guys. I just wanted this on video. I wanted it on video for him to see. And I didn't mark it private because I wanted the world to know how special, he has been and how special he is. I wanted the world to know. He deserves that. After all, people didn't mind listening when I was talking about him like a Doug. They didn't mind that. They cheered that on. So feel free to cheer this on as well. So, all right, you guys, I love you all so much. I will be doing a outfit of the day before I leave. So that video will be, and I probably will do a video as we're driving down there. But that will be the last video, you guys, for the next 7 days or so. When I return, we are going away for the weekend to a hotel, Daddy and I, just to spend our time by ourselves. So I will try to do a video then, but who knows? That's our time, so that will probably be my focus. But I'll try to do a video then. And then when I get back, we got to get to work. I have to reopen my store. I have to prepare for that. I have to prepare for all new inventory. I have some other things I have to discuss with you guys. Some things that'll be happening. Really great things. So you guys will be in on that. Also, preparing for the gastric surgery. There's a lot of things going on. We getting it in September. That's how we are. That's what we do, and we keep it moving here, and we keep it moving um, in a productive direction. So, all right, you guys, I love you all so much. I talk to you soon, and be blessed.